Hello, stampers and fellow paper crafters. It's Cindy Lynn with My Inky Fingers. Thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I store my paper pumpkin. I'm sure this has probably been done before. I don't know, but I don't have I'm learning that I probably am not going to have the room to keep these all in these boxes. I have no idea what to do with the box afterward. If you guys have an idea of what you use your boxes for after you've completed your kit or stored it in another type of way, then let me know. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like my content, please consider subscribing. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone. So I'm so excited to get there, and I would love to get there with you. Nevertheless, so on to how I store my paper pumpkin. I got these little acrylic containers here at the dollar store, the Dollarama in Canada. So I have a whole bunch of these, and what I normally do is I make these little divider things, I guess, with my Cricut, and I just kind of make dividers for all my cards. Now, I don't have a lot of seasonal cards because I give them all away, and I haven't started making seasonal cards for this year yet that I need to store. So this is rather empty, so I thought I'm going to use this to utilize for my paper pumpkin. So what I do, I use these awesome little, I guess they're like a cellophane bag. These are only available to demonstrators, but they're awesome because they're 9 by 14. Now, any of my paper pumpkin subscribers will get one of these free if you request it from me every single month that you subscribe, because I can fold this up like this and I can stick it in the card that I mail you. So I mail all of my paper pumpkin subscribers a card every month that they're subscribed. Now this is limited to Canada, so you can get one of these for free. However, you can purchase these from me. I will put some details in the comments below. Now, if you're outside of Canada, you'll have to contact a demonstrator in your country to try to obtain these. But what I do, again, they're 9 by 14, so I cut them at 7 inches. So I'm basically cutting them in half. And that leaves me with this. So what I do now is I'm going to open up my paper pumpkin box. I'm going to show you how I store my stamps as well, and I catalog them. So I'll show you how I do that. Now I've got everything in here, and I save this nice cardboard piece in the back. This is perfect. So all of this fits 100% perfectly right in this cellophane bag. I think these were made for each other. I wonder if somebody was thinking of this when they designed this kit. So now all my little pieces are in here. Now you're probably wondering what you're going to do with your embellishments. I write on them. This has PP for Paper Pumpkin 320. And I keep this in my drawer of all of my twines and ribbons that are current for Stampin' Up. I do try to use them up because look how much you get. I mean, there's so much on here. I don't even think you would use it all with if you made everything in the kit, like the 12 cards, right? So you definitely want to store that. So I just kind of write on them so I know what kit they came out of, and I keep them in my little drawer, my stash of all my twines and ribbons. Now, for the stamps, I don't know if you're aware, but every month Paper Pumpkin releases a PDF for a stamp case insert. And this just happens to be a stamp case sitting on my desk that I have dies in, but it will perfectly fit in here. So the front will be basically the theme of the month, and the back will be your stamps, and then you can keep all of your stamps in here. But a lot of the sets are super small, and it just seems like a lot of real estate on the shelves to keep these in there. So I went hunting for a photo album, and I found this really inexpensive one at the dollar store, and this is a 4x6 photo album. So what I did is I took my label maker and I labeled. Now I started getting Paper Pumpkin in November. I got a free Paper Pumpkin when I signed up, so they gave me the August one, so I have August here, but I started in November. So I have November, and then I have December and January, February, and of course here's March. Now March, we don't usually get a big 4x6 stamp set, so I did have to trim this a little bit to make it fit in there, but I'm going to put both stamp sets right in there. And now I have this awesome little, and you could probably get a bindered one, but I just wanted something really small that sits in the basket that I catalog all my non-Stampin' Up! Stamps in. So this just kind of sits right in that basket quite easily. And you know what? They'll never fall off of here. I'll never lose one. So I really like this. Now for cataloging, I won't go through my entire catalog on how I catalog my stamp sets, but I made these just cheap little tabs on my Cricut, and I have one called Special. So these are old PDFs that I was getting from someone else that made them, but it looks like they've stopped making them. So what I do is I print the PDF that Stampin' Up! Offers, and I just cut out the actual stamp set, and then I label it March. So when I'm going through my stamps so I can see what I have, I can also include all of my paper pumpkin stamps. So that's how I catalog them, so I know what is in this one. So if I know I'm looking for February, I open this up, and then there's my February, I guess, is down here. So that's how I store all of my paper pumpkin. So hopefully this gave you some tips and maybe tricks and some ideas on how you want to store your paper pumpkin. Again, if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin through me in Canada, I would love to be your demo. I will send you a card, a handmade card made by me every single month that you're subscribed. And if you request it, I will fold one of these up and I will put it in your envelope. So thank you so much for watching my video today. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. If you like this type of video, give me a thumbs up. That lets me know that you want me to make more of these. And until I see you again, take care and happy stamping.